Guys, welcome back to my channel for another countdown to 2024 video. Today we are going to be going through all of my mascaras and all of my eyeliners, seeing what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep, probably having a little bit of a declutter in this. We're going to go ahead and start with the eyeliners because I don't think I've added much this year, and I honestly don't think I'm going to be parting with any of them, but we're still going to go through them, see what I have, and see if there's anything that I should part with, okay? So this part will hopefully be a little bit shorter than the mascara part, which will be up next. So first, I'm just going to randomly pick up some I have from ColourPop. The liquid liner in the shade Why Not. Absolutely keeping this one because I really like the way these work, and this is a unique color in my collection. Then I have this Sephora Crayon Jumbo 12-Hour Waterproof. It is in this shade, I don't know, oh, Purple Glitter, which is another shade that is unique to my collection, but this one is pretty old, so let's just give it a little test. Yeah, it's not dry at all. It works really well. Hopefully that is showing up for you. So I'm going to keep that one. And the glitter particles are a little bit bigger than I would like, but that's all right. Then we have this one. I don't know who this is from. BFC maybe? I don't know. But this I believe is another purpley one. Oh, no, it's not. Well, yes, it's like a purple gray undertone, or gray with a purple undertone. Then we have this older one from NYX Professionals. This is the Gold Olive. That one still goes on really smooth. And next to this one, I think it helps the other one show that purple a little bit more. Keeping that. Then I have this one in the shade Honor from, no idea how to say that. This one is going to be a darker color. Oh, that one's actually, let's see, that might be too dry. Yeah, okay, this one, it's a beautiful color, but I'm like trying to use up maybe the dry spots to see if it's really not. Okay, no, it's pretty dry. So, this one I have had in my collection for a long time, and I honestly don't use it, so I am going to be parting with this one. Then we have the Tarte Sex Kitten. This one is a favorite. If I can open it. This one doesn't have all that much left in it. Oh yeah, it still goes on very smoothly. So keeping that. And I have this one, which I use in the waterline mostly. It is starting to get a little drier, but it's not to the point where I feel I need to part with it. All right, let's see. Then I have this little teeny tiny one, which is unfortunately broken. It's so nice though. It's a beautiful brown. It goes on so smoothly, but it is broken out of here, so it's difficult to use. I'm going to put this aside and think about this one. I'm going to see depending on what other brown I have. Then I have this one. This is a black liquid liner from, this is the Dragon liner. I've been using this a lot recently. I really enjoy it. I have this one from Essence, which I have yet to give a shot from. This is the Deep Sea Baby Eye Pencil. I need to try that. Ofra Cosmetics, a liquid liner. This is, I believe, just in the shade black. Yeah, Verified Black, keeping that. Then another Sephora one, retractable waterproof matte black. Yeah, that still feels fine. I'm keeping that. NYX Vinyl. This one I recently used, so I know that it works really well. Keeping that. Then this Revlon Color Stay in the shade Charcoal. Oh, let's see. That is completely dried out, and I keep having to really push harder and harder to get anything out. It's very dry, so it is time, unfortunately, to part with that one. Then I have another one I use in my waterline. This one is from Smashbox. I need to figure out how to sharpen this one, but that, beautiful, works well. Then I have Makeup Forever Aqua XL Eye Pencil. I believe this is also just in the shade Black. Yeah, again, this is another one that I have to figure out how to sharpen, but beautiful, works well, keeping. And then a bigger size of this one. Okay, so again, I don't know how to say this, but this one was a brown. This, I think, is like a black? What does it say? Yeah, black sand. Oh, that is super smooth. That is beautiful. Okay, so keeping that one. Then I have this one, which is pretty old. This is from the Body Shop, and this is Glowing Amethyst. Beautiful, beautiful purple. I'm going to put it down here by this purple. It's a deeper purple. Absolutely gorgeous. Even though it is older, it's still very soft. However, I feel like there's a lot more gray to this than there used to be. And let me put it next to that one I did. So it's more purple than this brown purple, but it feels like maybe the color isn't quite what it used to be. So even though it feels great, it is so very old. I think I am going to go ahead and part with this because the color is not reacting the way that I know it should be. So I'm going to part with that one. Then from ColourPop, I have this liquid liner in numero uno, which is a black. I'm going to keep that. Works perfectly. Then from Cuvine, I don't know if that's how you say it. Dragon Liner Wax Pencil. I think this is just a black. Yeah. Beautiful. It's a little bit more of a gray than a solid black, in my opinion. So keeping that one. Then I have another Sephora one here. This one is another jumbo one, waterproof in the shade Black. Works beautifully, looks good, keeping that. Then we have from Sayate London, it just says the number is 27. Oh yeah, this is the one with a little bit of a brush on one side to help you smudge it out, and then on this side is the actual pencil. So the pencil is an okay size. I'm gonna put that right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Keeping that. All right, the last one here is from Shades by Sean, the gel eyeliner. This is in Black Tea. Oh yeah, beautiful. It has some sparkles because I think I put it over a eyeshadow at some point. Okay, so the one that I'm not sure about is this brown. See, every time I open it, it comes out. It looks beautiful. And looking at my collection, I don't have another brown like it, but I honestly don't ever reach for this because it's broken. So I am gonna go ahead and declutter this, and the next time I feel I need a brown, I will go out and get a brown. But honestly, if you watch my channel, you know I don't wear eyeliner all that often, so I might be able to do without replacing it. So I did better than I thought. So I started with 23, and I am parting with 4. That's much better than I thought I was going to do. Most of these have been in my collection for a very long time, but I don't see a reason to part with them if I'm still using them and if they're not bad. So I need to get a good sharpening pencil. If you have a suggestion of a good pencil sharpener that works for like the traditional pencils, but also the more like gel consistency, let me know. All right, it's time for mascaras. Now you're probably looking at this like, oh my goodness, that is a lot. And honestly, they take up a lot of space. So maybe it's not a lot. I don't know. Let's see. So right off the bat, I've got the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean. This is an everyday one for me, not partying with that. I have the Bad Girl Bang, which is dried out. There is still product in here, but it is very dried out. So I'm going to go ahead and part with this. I don't really recommend it. I don't think it was horrible, but I don't think it's worth the money. So decluttering that one. Then also from Benefit, I have the They're Real. This one I really enjoy. It is almost completely used up, but it is definitely getting to the end. So I'm going to continue to use it and then declutter it. So for right now, it's going to stay in my collection. All right, Lash Treat from Tarte. I do not remember anything about this. It looks like there's maybe a little bit, but it's, I don't know, it's like all at the end because up here it's not. It's pretty dry up towards the top. The bristles look fine. I don't honestly remember if I've ever used this. Oh, it smells. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and part with this. I do not remember if I ever used this, so I cannot give you any opinion, but I am decluttering. This is from Ofra Cosmetics. This is the HD Volumizing Mascara. I do believe this is their older formula because I believe during 2023 they released a new formula. So this is not that one that was more recently released. With that said, I'm not a fan of this. Sometimes it works really well for me and other times it just doesn't. So I hope to one day try out their newer formula. As much as I should declutter this, I don't know if I'm going to be buying their newer formula before doing a video idea I have. So I actually do need to keep this for a possible video coming soon. All right, from Essence, if you saw my best and worst makeup video, which was posted, I believe, yesterday or within the last couple days, you will see I did not like this at all. This is the False Lash Effect Mascara. I do not agree with that. I think the packaging is really nice. The price is great, but it just doesn't work for me. I'm not a fan of this formula. I don't feel like it gives a false lash. I don't feel like it spreads, like fans them out, and I don't feel like it lengthens them. I just feel like it clumps it all together. And then this also didn't last that long from opening to when the smell turned. So I honestly don't like this. It is still pretty full, but it has turned and I won't use it. And I'm going to declutter it. If you hear snoring in the background, that is my pupper. She is enjoying a nap. And she can snore quite loud. All right, next we have this Bounce from Curl Bounce from Maybelline New York. This is the Colossal. You see I have two right here. This is my replacement for this one. Not parting with this because this is a favorite of mine, but I am going to go ahead and part with this one. This one, because I did try out quite a few mascaras this year, I didn't use it as much as I probably should have. There's very little left in this, but I have had it open since February of 22. So we're going on a decent amount of time here. It still doesn't feel like it's changed scent-wise. It still smells fine, but you can definitely tell it's drying out. It's not picking up really anything anymore because it is pretty much empty. So I'm going to declutter that one. But definitely recommend, and I have my backup here. Okay, next I have two from The Body Shop. I used to absolutely love this, and I think I still do, but these have been in my collection for a couple years. No, they're not open, but I think I'm just going to declutter these because I didn't reach for them at all this year, and honestly I don't even remember if I reached for them last year. So I am going to part with them. Now I did purchase them at least 2 years ago. Actually no, I think I purchased these my last trip where I went to a mall that had this, and I want to say that was in, oh my goodness gracious, probably 3 years ago. Might have been 2, but possibly up to 3. I don't fully remember. So because I do think I bought these so long ago, I'm not going to put them in any giveaway. I'm not going to offer them to friends. I'm just going to completely trash them. But if this is still around, I did love it. And that's why I had so many of them. But this year I found other things I enjoyed. All right, then I have this one. I really need to try this. It comes with an attached like lash curler, which is kind of neat, except that it's kind of short. I think I've used it once or twice, and I think that it was okay. This is the Good Vibes mascara. I'm gonna keep it and give it a shot. Well, let's smell it. Hold on. Yeah, it still smells fine. The bristles look fine. Doesn't look dry. So I'm gonna remember to use this. Next, we have the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Mascara. This is not the one they came out with last year. This is the one that has been around for a while. And this is one of my favorite ones. This is actually completely empty and dry, except for the very, very bottom. So I actually only had this in there to kind of remind me to rebuy it. And I've just been forgetting because I've been buying other things. I love this formula and this bristles. I didn't like the newer version of it. It was just okay. But it is empty. I don't need to keep it to remind me because I do know that I love this. So I will be decluttering this one, but I do recommend it. All right, then I have this one still in box. This is from Item. I am going to keep this because I do want to try it, but it is getting kind of old even though it's still in the container. So I need to make sure to do that soon. Okay, I actually forgot I had 3 others. These were from the mascara sale that Ulta had just a little while ago, maybe end of November, maybe beginning of December, I don't really remember. So putting those in here, and the reason why I grabbed those is because I was looking, I'm like, wait, that's not the new one. So the Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced, love this packaging, love this formula, love the color I get. And honestly, I love the wand. This is a thicker wand, kind of an hourglassy look. It gets super wet very easily, and it stays pretty wet. Even though it looks like it's all wet and goopy and like there's a decent amount of product on here, there's actually not. This is basically empty when I go to put it on my eyes. It's gone. It's just not working anymore. So I am decluttering that one. But I do have a replacement here because it is my favorite like special event one. So I'm going to take it out of the packaging just so that it's taking up less space because this is a bigger thing. And I also wanted to mention, I'm looking at these and they look almost identical, but this one here looks a little bit like it has a more of a pink tint to me. I don't know why. Anyway, so this is the new one, keeping that. The old one has been decluttered. Okay, so keeping that one. Then I have this one from NYX Lingerie XXL. I don't remember if I've tried this. Oh no, I haven't tried this one. Okay, so I still have to give this one a try. Oh wait, this isn't a mascara. This is a lip product. That's why it's not been tried, because it's in the wrong space. All right, let's move that. I have these 2 from CoverGirl. This is their Lash Blast Cleantopia, and then their newest Lash Blast Cleantopia is here. This one is in the shade Extreme Black, and then the blue one is Ultramarine Black. I love them both. They both work basically the same way, but they have slightly different colors. Love the packaging too. So these are going to give you a longer lash versus this one's going to fan them out more. So if you want a fanned out look, you use this. If you want longer look, you use these. If you want both, I start with the fanning and then I go in with the lengthening. It does take a little bit of practice to figure out when to do it and everything. but I love the line a lot. So keeping both of those. And then these are still new in box, keeping them. The Clinique High Impact Mascara, I'm very excited to own because I have only ever had it as a travel size. Absolutely love this one, keeping that. And this one is brand new to me. A friend suggested it. And this is from Lancome. And I will let you guys know my thoughts when I do use it. So we started with 19 mascaras. 19 mascaras. Who needs that many mascaras? But we parting with 8 of them. So I think that's a pretty good number. I definitely think that's a very good number to part with. And there's our final one. All right, that is everything we are parting with for this video. So 4 from the eyeliners and 8 from the mascaras. That's a pretty good number with just these 2 collections, I think. Who wants to know what today's giveaway is? Today's winner for the giveaway will win 2 items, even though you only see one here on the video, and I'll explain that in a moment. The first item is from CoverGirl. It is the Lash Blast Clean in the Pitch Black shade. My everyday go-to mascara. Absolutely love this thing. Going to be gifting that, as well as one other item, and that is going to be a black liner. Now, the reason why it's not here is because I had ordered one, it showed up broken, and so I'm replacing it, and I don't know if my store has it in stock, so I don't want to say which one it is. So that's why it's not here. But there will be a liner that comes with this for one winner. If you want to know how to win that, go ahead and check out the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a video very soon.